Welcome to the Whiskey Vault.
I'm Rex.
I'm Daniel.
He is a level 3 whiskey sommelier.
He's a level 1257 mooch.
Yes, today we are glad you're here. You are with us as we are pouring Rowan's Creek. Rowan's Creek.
This is our first video.
No, I haven't been drinking.
Yeah.
Kentucky bourbon whiskey.
All right.
I predict that this gets magically fixed by our masterful palates.
Oh.
In real time.
And I predict that I will never be wrong about anything. Rowan's Creek it is.
Pretty bourbon-y.
Another Willett distillery product.
Mm-hmm.
This is not as fancy as the Noah's Mill, but Rowan's Creek is the 12-year-old whiskey, supposedly. 12-year-old bourbons.
12 now 12, that sounds excessive.
It is old for a bourbon. Usually you're getting between 6 to 8 years in common bourbons, but...
Okay. So 12 years, you really got to know what you're doing. As opposed
That's alcohol. Oh,
as
no.
opposed to you, based on this
All
comment
right,
by
bring it on.
Nokomis Club.
No, he know. So what happened? Can I excuse myself?
The comment from Nokomis Club. I think they used. This is in the video you did.
Yeah.
Right. I think they used to be Glen Guile, not Glen Goyne. Otherwise, your story is correct. So, sommelier, huh? That's what your certifications are in.
Oh, yeah.
Level 3.
My excuse is as I reached for one of the whiskeys.
Is that out of a Cracker Jack box?
Yeah,
Is that where you got
it totally is. I reached for one of the other whiskeys and I looked back here, and there's a bottle of Glen Goyne, right?
Shameful.
I was trying to decide whether or not we were going to use in these tastings, and so all of a sudden in my brain I had Glen Goyne.
I don't know if I can do these videos if you're going to keep damaging the credibility
that you bring to the table. Right.
This is already. I can tell this is going to be smooth. 12 years.
Even though it smells kind of spicy.
You think?
I mean, we're getting, and I think it's alcohol spicy. It's a 50%, so it's 100. Oh, by the way, look at that. 100.1 proof. I like that they felt the need to add that 0.1 in there.
All right, here we go. Whew. That's busier than I thought it was going to be. With the smell. It is the alcohol, though. The alcohol is
I get mint. That's weird. It is got a lot of burn. It's not as buttery as I would have expected from a 12-year-old whiskey. Those barrels have got their fingers into it.
Is this the Listerine one?
Yeah, well, there was a guy who online said notes of Listerine.
And,
I thought, wow, that's a...
And herb?
An herb. Listerine. Herb Listerine, everyone's favorite mouthwash. Yeah.
Just flying off the shelves.
Yeah, rosemary Listerine.
No, I can get the Listerine. Here's the herb. Herb is like a whole
Plants.
family of things.
Yeah, just edible plants.
This isn't immediately
parsley?
This isn't
Parsley, sage, and...
immediately interesting, but to me it unfolds into like a few different things going on. I get the Listerine thing, but
I get lemon.
You get lemon, yeah, a little lemon in there.
Maybe that's why you thought Listerine, because he's gone off lemon pledge. Like furniture polish. It really doesn't sound like we like this, but I do like it. I just, the flavors are dramatic.
They are dramatic, and based on the smell, and it being like really old, I think, oh, this is going to be really mature, smooth, and no, it's putting up a fight. It's got character. Let's go.
We won't go down without a fight.
No, I decided I don't like it. I can see a lot of other people loving this, but I'm having to hunt too much and try and get through that spicy alcoholic.
I got a beard hair in my mouth.
Whose fault is that, do you think? I wonder.
Waiter, there's a hair in my soup. No, I totally agree with you.
The Hobbit was surprised at
This is not the whiskey's not for everybody. It's good, but it's not. Usually when you find someone's true special small batch offering, they're going for really this kind of, in my experience, they're going for one that no matter who tastes it, they go, wow, right? But this is directed towards bourbon drinkers. Right, this is directed towards people who love the complexity that bourbon's capable of, not necessarily people who just love whiskeys.
Let me ask you
Tom
this.
Fisher would love this whiskey, I guarantee
With
you.
what people see as a complex bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the kind of bourbon where you have to kind of hunt for the flavors? Because I find myself having to try and taste past that initial overwhelming alcohol, that Listerine bit.
What if we added a little dash of water?
Sure. I sense that there's definitely, more interesting flavors beyond that, but every time it's like, I gotta get through the alcohol before I can, You were just
a rock star.
Out of control. Just throwing your plastic bottle.
Yeah. So back to the beard hair. Once you have beard hair, you can't ever complain about hair being in your food at a restaurant ever again.
Well, that...
Because every time you're like, even if it's absolutely, undeniably not yours,
right.
If the waiter comes over and you're like, hey, there's a hair in my soup, they look at you and they just stand there. Like really?
What if that became like,
really?
The tequila version of the worm?
Yeah.
Right? In whiskey, it's like, here's a beard hair.
Yeah. We're going to put one in every one of our bottles. In the bottom.
I like that a lot more. Wow.
Okay, so let's say I did go kind of liberal on the water. I used one of these straws right here. It's a glass straw. And I went with about this much twice, right? So we got a significant amount of water in there. We probably took it down to 40.
Yeah. Well, and what it did was all of the flavors that were hidden behind that initial rush of alcohol in the front end.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, molasses.
Yeah.
And man, I like it. I actually taste the wood a little bit more now too.
That is nice.
Oh, and if you swish it around just a little bit, you get back a little bit of the burn you lost, but now it's not overwhelming.
Yeah.
Oh, we found a magic spot.
Tiny bit.
So this bourbon is for drinking.
Yeah.
In what circumstance?
Well, Kentucky. There has to be a banjo involved.
That's it. Ding, 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 ding.
No, I'm not talking about.
No. Boy, you got a pert of mouth.
No. That's not enough whiskey in the world.
Yeah. Bella Fleck playing gently in the background.
I'm thinking of like a Huck Finn adventure.
Okay.
I don't even know if he was in Kentucky. I don't think he was. A little bit of water really unfolds all of those flavors.
I agree.
Yeah, much better than just straight whatever they have here.
Oh, yeah. I'd come back to this one. By the way, to end this video, this was a gift from Holt Kelly in Waco, Texas.
Okay.
Holt brought it to class last week.
Cool.
And so thanks, Holt.
Thank you, Holt Kelly, for the whiskey that I fixed.
Yeah, don't tell them that. Don't tell Willett that he just fixed their whiskey by adding water.
Right. You guys can actually dilute your whiskey and make it better.
All right. Well, till tomorrow, may your crazy stay this side of legal.
May you return before we have time to miss you.
Cheers.